I'm Anita Cameron. I want to tell you more about the Million Gimp March, which is taking place in Washington, D.C., October 14th, 2016. So the Million Gimp March was inspired by a blog post that I wrote last year, and it was calling on people with disabilities to take to the streets to fight for employment rights and economic freedom after the fashion of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Well, the post was so inspiring that a group of us with disabilities from around the nation came together to organize a march on Washington. We named it the Million Gimp March for employment rights and economic freedom. Our mission is to raise awareness of the staggeringly high unemployment rate in the disability community that keeps us mired in poverty. We want to challenge and revise and create disability legislation that will allow us to live with dignity and respect and independence. Now, a word about the term GIMP. GIMP just means to limp or walk in a halting fashion. Although that word has been used disparagingly, we felt that that word was ours to take back. People with disabilities, many of us use that word to identify ourselves as self-identification, and so we are taking that word back for ourselves. So why do we use the word GIMP in our name? Well, frankly, it was to expose, to highlight the discrimination and the marginalization of our community, people with disabilities, and our anger at that. And we knew that a more ordinary or tame name for our march would be easily forgotten, but nobody will forget the Million Gimp March. So even though it appears that the march, due to its name, is for only people with mobility disabilities, we pledge that that is not true. The Million Gimp March is for everyone, regardless of disability. So now, I am calling upon the disability community and our allies to help out. We need more organizers, co-organizers to do the big picture stuff. We need people who can market and fundraise and get the word out about the Million Gimp March. We need people who can do the logistics stuff. We need speakers and performers for the rally, which will take place right after the march. And of course, we need our allies outside of the disability community. So, now we need you. And we're asking you to post in the comment section what you'd be willing to do and how we can reach you. Because we want to make this a rousing success, a bang up success. We want to make this march the subject of conversation for years to come.